The National Security Agency's website coming back online last night after nearly a day after it inexplicably went down, and reports also surfacing that data stolen in a breach of the NSA is being sold online. And of course, this is raising questions about how vulnerable the NSA may indeed be. Cybersecurity expert Morgan Wright joining us now to weigh in on how concerned we should be about all of this. Morgan, you know, NSA, they're the guys that do all the snooping, and apparently someone is snooping on them. Is that possible?
Yes, it is. I mean, look, anything that, if you put a computer anywhere connected to the internet, it's going to be vulnerable. And as smart as our folks are, and they truly are smart, there are smart people in Russia, there are smart people in China. So it's only a matter of time before something happens. This was not a breach of, as far as we know right now, of NSA's internal network, NSANet, and some other very highly classified networks. But when you're going to launch malware, you're going to launch cyber weapons through the internet, at some point you have to have some servers, that code residing somewhere facing the internet, and that's what may have been breached. Well,
if that's concerning, what about the vulnerability of the voting system? People vote by email these days. They use that very internet. That really raises questions for me about how people could manipulate the upcoming election.
We just got through talking about email in the previous section. It is a concern because it gets into the, it's not so much can it be done, yes it can be done. If it's a small amount, that's one thing. But can you imagine in a certain county, we know that some states tip based on the voting in a single county. If you can't trust the results from that county, what do? If all you do is rise to a level to where you can cause enough concern, enough distrust in the integrity of the results because you've been able to manipulate it or breach it, or even introduce ransomware. What if you take all the results hostage? Then what? So there's some it's a very dangerous slope we're going
Morgan,
down.
Listen, if the NSA, the king of the snoops, can be hacked, surely this voting system is very vulnerable.
It absolutely is. And again, you know, there is not one nationwide system that controls all voting machines. It doesn't have to be. But some of this software is old. Some of these machines are old, as we've seen from some of the professors, people looking into this. So you know, it's if anything that's on the internet or has been around for 10 years or 15 years, and they're still using the same machines. The old joke in government was yesterday's technology tomorrow. That may be the issue with some of these voting machines. It's yesterday's technology.
We laugh, but it's not funny. All right, Morgan Wright, cybersecurity analyst. Great stuff as always, Morgan. Thank you.